What if I told you there's a smarter way to run Facebook ads in 2025? A method that is completely different from the old school way and is getting way better results right now. If you've been advertising on Facebook and Instagram for a while, what I'm about to show you might just change the way you approach ads forever. Now, let's rewind a bit. A few years ago, the classic strategy was to run ads in a 3-step funnel. So basically, you have the top of funnel, which is the TOF, which is an awareness campaign to let people know the problem your product or your service solves. And then you move on to the middle of funnel ads, which is sales ads or leads campaign showing how your solution works, targeting those who engage at your top of funnel level. The third one is the bottom of funnel, which is conversion focused ads with testimonials, reviews, and heavy call to actions to close the sale. This system worked for years because it followed the natural human behavior. Warm people up before you start asking for the sale. But here's how things have changed. Meta got smarter. The algorithm started predicting who is most likely to buy right now. Advertisers realized that they could actually skip the top of funnel ad, the middle of funnel, and just run one-step sales campaign that went straight for conversion. And yes, it worked. Result looked amazing at the start, but after a couple of weeks, performance would crash. And why is that? Because those ready to buy people, they ran out, not a lot of them. And there was no broader awareness campaign feeding new leads into the funnel. Now, here's the new way in 2025. The exciting part is that Meta has now evolved to give us the best of both worlds. What I call the all-in-one funnel campaign with one campaign, one ad set, but multiple diverse creatives inside it. Now, Meta is smart enough to show the top of funnel style ads to people who need warming up, then the middle of funnel ads to those who are already interested, and then the bottom of funnel ads to people ready to convert, all within the same campaign. So what that means is that your ads now adapt to each person's stage of awareness, making your budget work harder and keeping the results strong over the long term. So quickly, let's get into my laptop. Let me show you exactly how this actually works practically. Now, the normal way that we will run ads, many years ago, the normal way we will run ads is to create a campaign. So you're going to create a campaign for the top of funnel ads, which is basically awareness. So you're either using an engagement where you're doing an engagement campaign, and then you're running either ads with a video, something like that, or you use a traffic ad where you're just running ads that basically just tells people about the problem that your product solves and all that, basically strictly awareness ads. So you use an engagement campaign, and then when you want to do the middle of funnel ads, you go ahead and create a sales ad. So you're either doing a messaging ad, which is pretty much very simple. So you're either doing a messaging ad, which means that you're going to the ad set, and then in the ad set, you're going to be doing, instead of on your ad, you're going to be doing the message destination ad, right? That's the typical way that you will run your middle of funnel ad. And then you want to now also run the bottom of funnel, whether you're doing a retargeting, all those things. So you run them separately. But now, the new way is that you can have one campaign that has all the creatives for all these different levels. So this new campaign has all the creative for the different levels, and you are able to use that campaign to get results because Meta already understands how it works. Meta can now feed based on the different videos that are specific to these different levels. So that means you're going to be creating videos that are for top of funnel ads, videos that are for middle of funnel ads, and then videos that are for bottom of funnel ads, right? So what I'm going to be doing is click on the create, and then let's say I'm going to go ahead and create an engagement ad, which is going to be a messaging ad, right? So what I'm going to do is, instead of the former way, I'm going to now create, use the Advantage campaign budget, and then I can say I want to use, let's say, 25,000 naira for this type of ad because it's going to be expensive a bit, right? And then when I get to the ad set level, all I have to do is to duplicate my ads, right? At the ads level, I'm going to duplicate, right? So I'm going to say I have, let's say, 6 duplicates. So I'm going to duplicate this, right? So on these ads, I'm going to be changing them to different types of videos. I'm going to be having top of funnel videos, bottom of funnel videos, middle of funnel videos, all in the mix in this same ad. So what will now happen is that with Meta's new intelligence, Meta can now say, hey, This is a top of funnel ad that is going to this set of people. This is a bottom of funnel ad going to these people. This is a middle of funnel ad, all in the same campaign. That is what this strategy is talking about. And this makes a lot of sense because Meta's intelligence is able to understand your audience a lot better. So even without the targeting, with just the right messaging in front of your audience, it will give you results. I hope this makes sense. So this approach only works if you give Meta the right mix of ads. That means you're creating problem-aware ads for people who don't know there's an issue yet, then solution-aware ads for people who know the problem but they don't know the fix. Then also the product-aware ads showing why your product is the best fix. And also conversion-focused ads where testimonials, offers, and call to actions are used. Meta's algorithm then will decide who sees what, in what order, and when. Here is where many advertisers go wrong. In the past, you will shut off ads with poor return on ad spend or high cost. But today, if Meta is still spending money on an ad, even if the numbers look bad, that ad might be serving as your top of funnel content, warming people up for the other ads. So instead of switching off those type of ads quickly, focus on cutting ads that Meta doesn't spend on at all. Then you replace them with the fresh creatives that hit different awareness levels. So what are my final thoughts? This new approach, consolidating into one campaign with creative diversity, is the recommended way forward in 2025. It saves you time, it spends your budget more efficiently, and it works with Meta's AI instead of against it. If you're frustrated with declining ad results, this strategy could be the breakthrough you've been looking for. Make sure to follow me for more videos like this. If you've watched this far, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell so that you can be notified when we create another video. Let me know in the comment section what video you would like me to do next, or if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video.